Good evening. Welcome to another session of the Business Renovator. I'm Coach Phil, or Phil Jilks. My coordinates are up above my shoulder here. My email address to the far right, and my web address right beside it. So if you want to get in contact with me, send a question, a topic you'd like me to talk about on one of these morning streams, let me know. I'm happy to answer. What I want to talk to you today about is I always like to start off with a book. And the book is, let me go find the banner for that and put that up for us. It's called Customer Delight, and it's written by and curated by Brian Monahan, a friend of mine who I met this year as a result of COVID-19. And the quote I picked today was one from earlier in the year. It's by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it says, "Always do what you were afraid to do." Brian's take on that particular quote by Emerson is, I don't think Emerson is talking about wrestling a tiger, but metaphorically speaking, we face tigers daily in life and business. When it comes to standing out in business, a company that is willing to address the tough topics and overcome big obstacles is going to stand out from the crowd. Counterintuitively, moving toward the challenges in life and business often leads to the greatest delight. Now, the reason I picked that particular quote today was because of the topic I wanted to touch on, and it's been a theme I've been talking about over the last several days. And that theme is coming right up here. Yes, you expect success. So one of the things that occurred to me today was I got a phone call from an associate of mine. We're getting ready to have a follow-up call with a prospective client with a new opportunity. And we were talking about that. And then when we were speaking, he realized he had a situation coming up later in the month and had invited a couple of people to actually do something, do a talk, do a presentation on the 22nd of this month. And the people he'd asked, one had a health issue, couldn't do it. And then the two other people he'd asked haven't responded back yet. So he said to me, asked me, he says, do you have anything that you could talk about to this group in the state of Georgia? And using my improv practical training that I took several years ago, it was actually on my bucket list to take improv training, and I did. So why I did that was so that I would be more flexible and adaptable and vulnerable when I'm presenting from the front of the stage, or if I'm doing a presentation, sales presentation, whether it's a product, service, or just an idea to support a cause I'm involved with. So yes, and it is really, you expect success. And it's also the common denominator with improv. Improv, where they throw no's in and resistance, turns the improv into the worst possible story and event that you could ever have. And improv is hugely successful because of the ability to say yes. So if you watch improv next time, you'll see something along the lines where they'll say, let's climb the mountains and tackle the tigers. And the other guy will go, yes, let's do that. And shall we bring watermelons? Yes, watermelons, those are great. And they go through that process of building a story. So today is an improv for me because I have to be honest, guys, my monkey brain today was going to talk me, it had almost talked me out of doing a live because I have so much to do, and was thinking I don't really have anything to say today that would be relevant to the people that would be watching and following me now or in the future. Having this phone call with my associate out of Georgia spurred me to go, you know what? I need to continue to be committed to my word, to myself, and to those people who hang out with me. And it reminded me of this, yes, you expect success, but you say yes to life. So where the heck am I going with this? Well, my buddy from Georgia, Chris, said to me, do you have something you could present on the 22nd of October for 20 minutes to this group, something in around marketing that would help them elevate their game? And I said, yes. And so I used actually one of the people that's on here. I'm going to see if I can find it on my phone, Ray. I was partly inspired by what you sent to me last night to work on for you. And if I can quickly find it, this is improv. So it's not scripted. I'm doing this off the cuff. As you can see, my cuffs are here. I'm entertaining you while I'm looking for Ray's thing. He put an ask out to our group that we hang out in, and he was looking for some help. And his help was around, how come I can't find it? I'm improving, that's why. There we go. So if I could just get to, Ray had asked our group to respond with some feedback to his marketing message. So Ray, if you don't mind, I'm going to use yours as an example, because this is live from yesterday. So he would post it in the group to get some help, and he said he's in the credit card merchant space, but in a different way. So his original message is, credit card processing fees eat up profit margins for business owners. So we at Reverse My Fees offer a cash discount program that will allow the business to keep all of the profit on every credit card transaction. Then he asked for, please be blunt, give me some feedback. So I didn't actually give him feedback. I gave him an alternative, something to look at. And he's given me permission to do this, so this is okay. So this is what I came back with. Are your credit card processing fees sending your profits down the drain? Question mark. Great news, exclamation mark. With Reverse My Fees, you keep all of your profits on every transaction. Ask me how. So that spurred me on to when I said yes today to my buddy Chris in Atlanta to present something on the 22nd. And what I'm going to talk about on the 22nd is something I do as the business renovator, especially where I hang out is in the sales, marketing, and mindset. So all three of these come into play on the 22nd. So what I'm going to teach them in a 20-minute opportunity is I'm going to whet their appetite, inspire them to want to take action. So I'm going to have something good to say. I'm going to say it well, and I'm going to have a call to action. So also, there's a buddy online here, and I'll bring you guys up once I get done here and say hi and thank you for being here. And that's Joe Norcott. He also is part of another group I'm with and follows a similar philosophy that I do. So we're going to teach them the marketing formula. The marketing formula is interrupt, engage, educate, and then offer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow that marketing formula on the 22nd in this private group online, helping these business owners change the way they do marketing, much as in the same way that I shared some ideas with Ray. Not to say what I came up with is the end all to everything, but it's just an alternative based on interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. So what I'm going to do with them is do that. And my offer to them is I'm going to offer them an opportunity to tap into, an opportunity for them to learn about $100,000 hidden potential in their business without spending a nickel on advertising or marketing, guaranteed. And I'm going to do it in less than 60 minutes. And for the first few people that are opt in on that, I will do it as a complimentary gift just to demonstrate to it. Now, the catch is, there's always a catch to something. If it's free, what's the catch? Well, the catch will be that I get a case story. So I can utilize the information that we find where we tapped into $100,000 of hidden potential in their business that they can get out of it in the next 12 months. And this is profit. It's not revenue, it's profit. So if you're interested in finding a way to get $100,000 additional hidden potential out of your business, send me a note, send me an email, go profit in the subject line, and I'll get back to you. We'll set up a time to see if it fits for your business. And again, it's free. And I'm sharing this with you guys today because of the phone call and the yes attitude. So I encourage all of you to have a yes attitude. And there's a few buddies in here. Let me recognize who you are. I can see who you are, but I want to let other people to see who you are. Randy Chaffee, he is the Road Warrior 2.5 because he's reinvented himself. He's a hybrid, old style, new style, on the road and virtual. A hell of a nice guy, tons of enthusiasm, and he gives a shit about everybody. Joe Norcott is a friend, client, and buddy. And if you want anything CRM related and you want to talk to somebody about CRMs, my gosh, Joe Norcott's your guy. He's an expert in a variety of different platforms. But even if you're just looking to find out what the basics are in how to pick a CRM system or how to do some things with CRM systems, he's the guy to check out, Joe Norcott. You can find him on Facebook. All of us can be found on Facebook because we're all on Facebook right now. And who's this? This is Randy, Joe Carp. Hey, Joe, Randy, my buddy, saying hi and good morning to Joe. Isn't that awesome? And here's Ray. He's the guy who actually gave me part of the idea for the inspiration to come live today and say yes to life, which I did. I remember I said earlier I wasn't going to do this one today. I thought, I'll just take the morning off. Yeah, you don't want to develop that habit. You want to keep on keeping on. And what's this one here? Look at this, is funny. Dandy Randy being a shark today. That's a nickname we have for Randy. Mega Shark. Well, where did that come from? That came from me. I clicked on that. Who else have I got in here? There's a lot of stuff. Now I know what Jeffrey Gittimer goes. He said they disappear quickly. Hey, I'm using it on my signature. Started today. Well, there you go. We'll be able to see how effective it was. I'd like to hear what the feedback is on that, Ray. If with anything we do in marketing, we should do a split test, A, B, and or C's. And there's Steve Lowry. Good morning, Steve Lowry. I'll be talking to you in about 19 minutes or so. But I wanted to start off with my live stream as I normally do on Wednesdays, on Mondays, and actually any day that ends in Y, except for Sundays and Saturdays. I tend not to go live. I take the weekend off to recreate. I got a thumbs up from Ray. And what's Joe? Joe's saying something here. Glad you said yes. Sometimes unplans are the best. That almost rhymes. I love it. Anyway, guys, if you're interested in finding out how to do anything in terms of sales, mindset, and marketing, or all three, shoot me a note. Just ask me. If you know of other people who would benefit by hearing anything I've said today, share this out with them. Let them know that I happen on Mondays through Fridays. On Fridays, we do 2 of them, but that's another story. I usually have a guest from England, a place where I was born, actually. We're also associated with Joe Norcott, doing some similar sort of things. And that's all I've got, guys and gals. If there's anything you want to ask me now, put it in the chat there and I'll answer it if I have the answer. And if not, I'll make it a topic to address at another time. And if you haven't got a copy of this book, I'm going to hold the actual book up. It's actually a pretty good one. If you're looking for something that inspires, there's 365 quotes and then Brian's take on each quote. Remember to say yes to life, say yes to whatever's thrown in your path, be a victor, take responsibility, own it, and see what you can make happen and see what you become because of it. I'm Coach Phil, or Phil Jilks, or your friend and coach. And any questions at all, let me know. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, buddy. This guy is a rock. If you want help with CRMs, he's the guy to go to. His company just makes it happen. Anyway, it's been a blast. I have to get off here because one of my clients and friends, Steve Lowry, will be expecting me to be on another Zoom call with him in 17 minutes. So you guys all have a wonderful, terrific week. And I'll be back tomorrow morning at the same time, probably a different topic.